How's it going? This is David, your representative for QSP Knife. We're going to look at a Canary Fixed Blade. So it started out at the little neck knife. So this is where it started out. So neck knife for the Canary. This is the premium variant, Damascus Sanmai style with the copper and brass, and then also that carbon fiber. So this is more of the premium side of things, and then you get the little sheath that goes along with it. So that's how it comes in the box. So that's where it started from for the Canary neck knife. Then we went over to the folder. This has a lot of different colors, kind of like a rainbow type of colors that's available. So if you have a favorite color, we probably have it. The purple's been doing really well too. So that's where it has for that. And then we went over to the fixed blade. Fixed blade is going to be about 4.25 inches for the blade. So it's going to be just a very straight hand filling type of knife. I have a large size hand with kind of thinner fingers, but as you see there's just a lot of room there. And some people don't like the holes, but I mean it does add for somewhere there you can grab onto if you really need to make like a makeshift spear, something to fasten onto. Also those scales do come off, so you can take them off, clean it up, or make your own scales. If you don't like the holes, you can make a scale and then just have no holes on your knife. But this is going to be what it has. DC53 is the steel that we have for it, and then for 62 bucks is where this is going to come out to be. So $62, this is the A1, the other one was the A2. But DC53 is the equivalent, so we're running it at CR8 MO2 VSI, which is DC53 equivalent. So it's a D2 type of performance with better toughness. So that's where you're going to have for this type of knife. But yeah, very good sizing for it. It's probably a little bit thinner overall than the previous one. As far as the Bison just had some type of milling for it. So this have a little bit of palm swell. So if you see on this one, it has kind of that palm swell area, and this one's going to be more just straight across. So very hand filling for it, good size, good feel in hand. And this one's going to be just 0.25 inches smaller in blade length than this guy here. But depends on which style you like, because I mean the blade shape is different too. So do you prefer this style or this style? It's going to be up to you. One thing nice about the sheath for these knives, some of the ones have tech lock. Even on the Bison it has the tech lock style. This one is going to be a sheath that if you want to change the location of the sheath and how you're carrying it, you don't need to take any screws out. You don't need to lose them in the field. Just rotate it. So just push on this. So it has enough retention where it's not going to be moving around for the knife. So once you set it, it is where you want it, and then you can just move it back. So if you want to run it basically scout carry or appendix carry, or if you want to run it up and down, it's available to you. So that's where it comes in really handy with this sheath. Also, it does have a pretty decent size hook. So even if you put it onto your belt, you got to want to take it off. It's not going to just fall off from the belt. So it kind of wraps around there and kind of hooks on there. So that makes it nice for this Kydex. So that's where we have the A1, A2. So we'll look down on the table as far as what this looks like. So A1. And then the A2. And we'll pull up what that micarta looks like on the microscope here. So that's going to be what the micarta looks like. Really close up, so you can kind of see what type of those fibers look like on there. But this is going to be the A1, A2 for that rough brown micarta. Next one is going to be B1, B2. So B1, B2 is going to be a black micarta. So it's still going to have the same type of denotion. So A1 is going to be the stonewash. A2 is going to be the black stonewash. So that's going to be what it looks like here. So that's going to be the A1. And then A2, and as you hear that snap, when the retention on these Kydex sheaths are very good, be able to hold that in there pretty well. So that's going to be the black micarta. For this one, this is the B1, B2. So C1, C2 is going to be the green micarta. That's also going to be that DC53 equivalent for this guy here, and then that's going to be what it looks like in comparison to the other ones there. And then I'll do the retention so you can kind of hear this as far as clip off, retention on. So yeah, so good retention, no shake for it. So done really well for the Kydex. It does have just a really good setup. So check these out. Let us know what you're looking for your fixed blades. And also, if you already have one of these, give us some feedback as far as how it's working for you, what you like, what you don't like, because we're always looking to improve. And that's one thing nice about QSP is we still listen to the market. We still have our own plans, of course, as far as where we want to take things. But we're going to have probably about 4 to 5 models per quarter. So we're not going to drop it like a lot every month. But per quarter, look for something new from QSP, whether it be a brand new model like the Volt coming out, or it's going to be something that is just a change up or a different variation. Check us out, but we'll see you at Texas. So hopefully everybody has a safe trip in, and we'll see you all there.